Okay, so in this very short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to retime clips inside of Nuke, or how to speed up clips, reverse clips, slow down clips, stuff like that, okay? So if we have a look at the clip I've got here, just double click, you can see that it's 312 frames long, which is what we've got here in our timeline, okay? And if we scrub across, basically it's a shot of this building, okay? What we want to do is, first of all, let's preview in the shot. Okay, so here's our shot. You can see the speed of it now. It's relatively slow. I'm just moving around a building with a camera. Again, just quite a relatively slow shot, to be honest. Nothing interesting. Let's say, for example, I wanted to speed this shot up. What I can do is hit Tab on the keyboard and type Retime, and this is a Retime node. So let's just get rid of that. Now, if we go to Retime, we've got speed. 1 would be as normal. If we put 2 in there, it's going to go twice as fast. So just for now, let's just play this back, and you can see, yeah, it's now moving a lot faster. And because it's a speed of 2 and twice as fast, it'll now only play, it was 312 frames long, half of 312 is 156, so it only plays up to frame 156, and then it stops because it's shortened the clip by speeding it up, okay? Now, what we've got here is some options. So first of all, it says filter, and if we look at the footage, what it's doing when it speeds it up is it basically takes a frame either side. With this box filter, it's taking a frame either side and almost like blending them together. That doesn't look nice. So you can go either nearest, which is the nearest frame, or no filter. And basically it's going to take a frame. It's going to take a frame from, obviously it's condensing the whole shot down. It's basically either go box or nearest or none. And just, yeah, I don't want frames kind of with the box. It just looks horrible. And I don't like that. So I'm going to go for none. So no filter, and it's basically, because it's twice the speed, technically it's going to be playing every other frame now. Cool. Now you've got options here after, okay? With those after options, like I said, 312, if we sped it up by a value of 2, it's going to finish at frame 156. So where it says after, it's saying, what do you want us to do after the clip is finished? Do you want us to hold the current frame, which is what hold is going to do? So hold will hold the last frame. Do you want us to go to black? Well, okay, we'll go to black after the frame's finished. You can say bounce, which basically means bounce will play it forward and then it'll play it back in reverse. If you want that, then you can. Or you've got loop, which will basically, it'll get to frame 156 and it'll go back to the beginning and start again. You've also got in here, let's bring speed back to 1, and this is now our normal clip. You can also click reverse, so you can now reverse this clip so it goes from the end to the beginning. Now, there are other things you can do with this retime node, and there's also other retime nodes inside of Nuke. You've got this time warp, which I'll kind of go through in another tutorial because I'm keeping this basic. But you've also got in the in here, you've got time warp as a node, time echo, time blur, O-flow, and Chronos. Okay, they're good ones for you to explore, but retime is basically, you know, your simplest one. Now we have got something called shutter down here. So let's say, for example, we sped this up by a value of 5, so it's 5 times as fast. And let's come back. Remember, I was talking about this filter here. Let's say we have, you can either use none or nearest or box. Let's say we have used box. This shutter is basically going to determine the kind of quality that you get with that box filter. So that's all the kind of the shutters for by there. I am actually going to leave it here for this tutorial because it was just a very, very quick one, how to speed up and slow down footage. So again, if you wanted to slow down 0.5, then we've got a slowed down clip. And again, you can choose, do you want a box blur or do you want to just go nearest or none? If you go nearest or none, when you slow down the clip, it's going to play 1 frame. Let's just pause it. 1 frame for 2 frames, and it gets jittery. So you may then want to look at using your box filter. And yeah, it's not really helping either. Now I would avoid as much as I can the slowing down of clips, purely because well, if you haven't got the frame rate there, if this was shot at 25 frames per second, and if I'm trying to play it back twice as slow, it's just not going to work. So yeah, that's how you retime clips in Nuke, a sort of basic entry level. You've got your speed here, what you want it to do after the clip. Do you want it to bounce back? Do you want it to go to black? Do you want it to hold the last frame? So yeah, I hope that helped you guys, and leave a comment and a like of what you want to see next. Like and subscribe is always helpful for us, and check out some of our other Nuke tutorials. But yeah, cheers for tuning in.